All right, so today I'm talking about something that will keep all of you broke if you end up doing it, and nobody really talks about this. This is like such a weird thing in the world that everybody thinks is okay, but it's really not. Now, let me give you a little backstory. I am a kid. I'm still basically a kid. I'm very, very young. I don't claim to be super old and super wise and super rich because trust me, I'm not rich. I have a little bit of money, but that's about it. So during my life, I've realized a lot of things, but for some reason, for the past months now, I've been thinking about this one thing over and over and over again. Every single day, I think about it and I think about it and I think about it, and I need to make a video talking about this. All right, so as most of you know, money is like one of the most important things in the world to a lot of people. Money is what gets you things, and a lot of people say money can buy happiness, and some people say money can't buy you happiness. But dude, trust me, if I had $1 billion, I'm pretty sure I'd be a little bit more happy than I am now. You know what I mean? So money can make you a bit happier. Money is very important. Let's just say that, right? Everybody wants to make more money. Everybody wants to have more money, right? Well, here's the thing. People do something every single day that really keeps you broke. I want to talk about car payments. It seems like everybody, when they get their first car or maybe their second car when they turn like 16 or 17 years old, normally where I live at least, their parents end up helping them buy a car, or they buy like a crappy car that they can pay off. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Like, parents are helping kids buy their car or whatever. But whenever people turn like 19, 20, 21, 22 years old and they start getting jobs and stuff after they get out of high school and they go into college, they don't want their car anymore. They've had their car since they were 16 years old, and they're kind of tired of their car, right? So a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, like 85% of people, they end up getting a new car. They get rid of their old car that they got when they were 16, and they get a new car. But here's the thing. They just started working because they're, 18, 19 years old, so they don't have a lot of money saved up. And you know what they do? They take the money that they have in their bank account and use it as a down payment on a newer car. Most people who end up doing this have a job where they make like $2,000 or $3,000 a month, and they're like, $500 a month to own a car? That's not that bad. Like, I make $3,000 a month. What's 500? Here's the thing, bro. Normally, when you pay for a car over like payments instead of just paying it outright, you have an interest rate. Now, the interest rate is basically what the bank is taking from you for letting you use that money. Let's say there was a $30,000 car that you wanted, but you didn't have $30,000 in your bank account and you couldn't pay it off. So you put down like $5,000 as a down payment. Now you have to pay $25,000 in payments, right? You end up paying like $500 a month for, 8 years to be able to pay off that $25,000 balance, right? On every single car loan, you'll have an interest rate, and that's basically a certain percentage of that money the bank will take for letting you use that $25,000 that you had to use, Most people don't realize, but interest rates take so much money away. You'll make $500 a month payments for that car, but only like $200 of that $500 that you're making is actually going to pay off the car. The other $300 of that $500 is going to the bank. They're taking it and they're running away with it. But that's not the only reason that car payments are horrible. You see, it already sucks, the fact that you have to pay for a car every single month. It sucks that you have to pay a bill every single month to keep your car, right? But the fact that, half of it goes to the bank and then half of it goes to the car payment really sucks too. But that's not the only thing. Cars are known for being a very bad investment. Normally, people don't put money in cars and hope to get a good return, right? Right now, you could go buy like a 2025 Mustang and drive it off the lot for $50,000. You could pay $50,000 right now and drive it off the lot. 0 miles on the dash. You feel so sweet driving around your Mustang, right? But whenever you park that car in your driveway at night, the value of that $50,000 car went down to $44,000. You could take that car back to where you got it the next day. Like 12 hours later, you could take it back to that dealership and they would say, I'll give you $40,000 for it. You just paid $50,000 for that damn car. They will give you $40,000 for it. Cars are one of the worst investments ever. Cars are known as liabilities. Now, liabilities are things that you spend money on and they don't make any money. They lose value, right? There are liabilities and then there are assets. Assets are things that you spend your money on and they make you more money. They gain value. So think of like houses or something. If I put $100,000 into a house right now, that house's value in about 10 years would probably be like $150,000, give or take, right? It would go up in value. But if I put $100,000 into a Lamborghini right now, in 10 years, it'd be probably $40,000 worth. Cars are one of the biggest liabilities ever, and you never want to put your money into liabilities because once you put your money in, it's just going down. So if you really think about it, people who are like 19, 20, 21-year old, they're all in like pretty much in college, right? And they want to look cool. They want to get this brand new car to look cool, and they want to be able to save gas money. You know, they want to get better gas mileage, so they get this 2026 car that has the best gas mileage so I can save money on gas, and they end up spending $20,000, $30,000. But here's the thing, like I mentioned, they don't have that much money in their bank account, so they get on payments. They go to the dealership and they're like, yes, I want to get that brand new car. I really want to save gas, and it's really nice. Like those red seats, those are so nice. The dealership loves this. They know that you're going to sign and get like a 12% interest rate, so they're going to make a ton of money. But here's the thing. You're going to be paying every single month. The average car payment in the United States, I think, is like $750 a month. So most people right now are spending about $750 a month for a car. $750 a month to just pay for a car. That doesn't include gas, car insurance. It doesn't include whenever your tire pops and you got to pay $250 for a tire. It doesn't include any of that. They're paying $750 a month to just drive a car. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. I have literally had plenty of car payments. When I was 16, I started making money from YouTube, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm rich. I was not rich. I was making a little bit more than all the other 16-year-olds who worked at McDonald's, but I thought I was rich because this is the first time I ever had money. So I was like, dude, I just got a couple $1,000s. Oh my God. So I put a down payment on this cool BMW. Do not ever buy a BMW. Them things will break, and when they do break, you have to pay a ton. I'm just saying that right now. But I bought a BMW with a convertible top, and it was so cool, and I was cruising to school in my convertible top, but nobody knew that I was paying, $600, $700 a month at 16 years old. $700 a month? Damn. In high school? That's not the only car loan I've ever had. I've had plenty of other cars where I was making payments on it. And, at the time, I thought it was normal because everybody in my family had a car payment. Everybody that I knew, paid for their car every month. That's what everybody does. I'm pretty sure 80% or 90% of all Americans just pay for their car every single month on a payment. And I thought it was normal. But after paying for cars for so long, I realized that is the number one way to stay broke your entire life. That is the number one way to never become rich or never become wealthy, because you're spending $700 a month on a vehicle that's losing value. I didn't even mention the fact that you're paying like $25,000 total for this vehicle, right? Every single month. But this vehicle's value is going down to $24,000, then $23,000, then $22,000. After about 5 years, your vehicle will go from $25,000 to like $14,000 in value, but you're still paying the $25,000. You're still paying as if your car was in great shape and full value, but the value goes down. A lot of people who end up getting car payments and get fooled into getting a car loan, the only reason they do it is because I don't have enough money to buy a car. You want me to spend $30,000 cash? I don't have $30,000 cash. What do you think, I'm rich? And what I have to say to that is you don't have to get a $30,000 car. The car market right now is so high. The prices of cars are insane. You can get brand new cars for like $50,000, and that's what a lot of people are doing. They're like, oh, I need this car, I need a car or I can't go to work. So they end up spending so much money on this expensive car, and then they make payments. You can get a used car for $4,000, $3,000. It's not that hard to save up a couple $1,000s. You just got to wait a couple months and stop spending money going out to eat every single day and stop spending money on all these subscriptions. People have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount. Nobody pays for Paramount. I don't even know what the hell that is, but people have all these subscriptions and they spend all this money on these consumer things. You can save your money up and pay a car off. Living without a car payment has been the best thing that I've ever done. Me, paying off my cars and actually not having to pay every month. All my cars that I have now are all paid off, and it feels so good. It feels good to not have to spend money on a car every single month. It feels good to know that I'm not spending $700 a month on something that's losing its value. If I could give you one piece of advice, and if you could just trust me on one thing right now, bro, learn from my mistakes, bro. I was a 16-year-old with like a $600 a month payment. I did not like it. I was driving a cool car. I was like, yo, what up, bro? I got this drop top right here. I was literally hurting. I was spending my money on a car that I liked, but it was not worth it. If you can take one thing from this video, bro, don't get a car payment. Save your money up. Get that little beater car that 2009 Honda Accord, that 2006 Toyota Corolla, just get that car. Nobody's gonna care what you're driving in. The only thing that people care about is how much money you have. That's all you should care about. I'd rather have $20,000 in my bank account and feel good and drive a crappy car than drive a cool car with no money in my bank account. Stop trying to look cool. Drive that, older car, because it'll save you money and you'll actually have a chance to become rich one day. Everybody wants to become rich, but everybody has a car payment. Get rid of the car payment. Your life will feel great. Never get into a car payment. I will never get one again, and you should never too. I think it's pretty funny how a lot of people who are watching this right now are probably like not old enough to even get a car, because on my other channels, I have, kind of a younger audience. So I'm pretty sure most of the people who are watching this don't even have a car, but I want you to listen to this, bro. Whenever you turn 16 and then you turn 17 and 18 and you actually have a chance to go get a brand new car and make payments like everybody else in the world, don't do it. Come back to this video and I promise you will thank me so much. You will be so happy that you didn't fall into the car payment trap. Just trust me, bro. Never get a car payment. Don't do it. Buy that crappy car and drive it till it dies. All right, peace out. Don't ever get a car payment. Peace.